interesting point about the timing, Frank, because I think actually, if you were looking at it, and this is why I predicted July the 4th, and what he was trying to look for is one of a big advance in one of his 5 pledges, not least inflation, which was the easiest one of all, bring down inflation when it was over 11%. And he said he was going to halve it. Well, what was it, 2.3 or something? Yesterday, it was great news.
Right.
If he waited until the summer, you'll get more and more boats crossing. I can tell you, when the weather's good, that's what's going to happen. So I think the timing's interesting. What do you think on timing then, Rick? What do you think about the timing of it?
Well, again, a lot of people are scratching their heads thinking about what the pros and the cons of the timing are. And earlier on in Locked and Loaded, I was discussing this with Catherine McBride. She's a free market economist. You know, maybe he's banking on the fact that people are buying into what he's told about the lessening inflation. But the problem is a lot of people don't even understand what inflation actually is. And when they actually go to the supermarket and they start to buy their groceries, or they're renewing their car insurance, although it's not directly linked to inflation, they're seeing themselves being squeezed a lot. So maybe it wasn't the smartest move to go in on a pledge of halved inflation when people aren't seeing that translated into what's happening in their pockets.
And you're absolutely right. It's about communication, isn't it? I always say, get rid of the jargon. The more we can jargon bust. The reason Boris was so good beforehand with the 80-point majority, 80 seats he got, remember not that long ago, was because he was a great communicator. He was the Carlsberg of politicians. He could reach the parts of the electorate that others couldn't reach. He turned into this Marmite figure, but he could communicate.